back here on break. Thank God, I was so tired. So for me, well, me and my sister, we were born and raised in Bed-Stuy, but we definitely grew up in Brownsville because most of our education was through Brownsville. I went to IS 327, IS 392, and I also went to PAL. So most of my younger education was here in Brownsville. And my mom, PAL, it's on Livonia. It's like
Police Athletic League.
The Police Athletic League. Yeah, the Police Athletic League. So yes, I went there for pre-K. So, and then also my mom has been a teacher at PSIS 184 for all of my life. So I've definitely been with her to and from her job as a teacher here in Brownsville. So my experience with Brownsville, and I didn't have too much background on the history of Brownsville just from going to school here, and so that's all I knew. So this project allowed me to have a better understanding of where Brownsville started and how has it evolved and changed, and for me to actually have a better appreciation for Brownsville as well. Because living in Bed-Stuy, there's always a negative connotation that comes with going to school in Brownsville. I went to high school in Manhattan, so it was never a proud thing for people to say, oh yeah, I'm from Brownsville and things like that. So this project allowed me to see that there is so much beauty in Brownsville as well, and to realize there's so much history here as well. So one of the places we traveled to on our trip was to the first Planned Parenthood. And I thought that was crazy to not know that the first Planned Parenthood was here in Brownsville, New York. One thing I learned is that, which we know now, that women's rights, yes.
Yeah, I was talking about that too.
Yes. So one thing I learned is that, as I just said, that the first Planned Parenthood was here in Brownsville, New York, which I thought was something crazy that most people didn't know, because Planned Parenthood is, a lot more well known in this day and age. And we have, I guess I would say, a little bit more of appreciation, even though there is some back and forth about the how helpful Planned Parenthood is. So I thought that was a very good fact that I learned on the trip. And then also learning about the school to my here. Is it? I think so. To my here. Yeah. So learning the history about 298 and the movement of how they changed the education system within New York City with all the movements throughout that school system.
Okay, hi, my name's Alina Cradle Morgan. I'm her younger sister. I also was a part of EYTE's Looking Backward, Looking Forward project. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to the tour, so I did my own segment of the project, which is actually Belmont Avenue right here. So I'm responsible for all the pictures for that. And I also learned a lot of new things, like it's the first Planned Parenthood, it's the first library to have like a children's library and stuff like that. I feel like, we had so many deep roots in Brownsville. My mom moved into the project, I had cousins living on Saratoga. My mom has taught in Brownsville for like 20 years, and any community work we do has always been in Brownsville. But I didn't know much about Brownsville history, nor did like any of my friends or any kids that I went to school with. And when you come out of Brownsville, like I went to high school in Flatbush, and I'm a freshman at Brewer College. And I feel like everyone knows only what the media tells them. And media tells me that Brownsville is a place full of gangs, it's dangerous, it's gun violence, stuff like that. And it kind of teaches you that you should be proud of the fact that you live in Brownsville. But because I didn't know the history of Brownsville, I didn't know how to counter that. So looking back with the Forward project was a really great experience for me to say that I can have pride in Brownsville because so many great things came out of it. A lot of great things came out of Black community. There's so many great educators that came out of Brownsville and stuff like that. So I have things to be proud of for Brownsville. I got to continue my work at Baruch, where I got to do an ethnographic research paper on a space, and I chose Brownsville. And I got to speak to wonderful people like Miss Mary Robinson and a manager at the VRC, which is the Brownsville Recreation Center. And I got to learn about the people and the history of Brownsville and stuff like that. The VRC manager, his name is Darryl, and he told me about all these great athletes like Lori Free, who came out of Brownsville, and they come back and they still give, and they work with, the youth and stuff like that, and how much of a staple certain places are. Mary Robinson, she told me about all the great ethnicities that were here, like Polish and German and stuff like that. And I've always seen Brownsville as a Black community, so I didn't think there was much diversity here. So this was a very great learning year for me to learn that I can take pride in Brownsville because there's a history here, a history that's not taught in schools, and I won't learn anywhere else either than from the people that I'm around. So that's why me and my sister come to events like these, so we can always be learning more about and we can take it to somebody else and teach them as well. Thank
All
you.
right.